My name is Ben Jones and I'm an analyst at Dorsey, Wright and Associates, and today I want to present to you the DWA India Minute. Now, we received a few messages on the Stock Easy website asking us to talk about the great short, or maybe, when is the time to short the Nifty? It's a tough question because the Nifty, there's so much strength right now in this particular index, as well as in the Indian stock market and also the emerging markets in general. We've noticed a nice run really since July, August, all the way through November. Now, when we often see these rallies and these sharp rises off of those bottoms up to the overbought territory, we often do see pullbacks. And this is exactly what we're seeing right now in the Indian stock market because we haven't seen any clear signs of deterioration yet. Now, we've seen a pullback down from that 6,325 level to 6,075. Now, with the Nifty, there's some significant support at the 5,950 level. This is where it's come down 2 times on the 25 rupee chart as well as 1 time on the 50 rupee chart. If it breaks through that level, breaks through that 5,950, that's going to be a sign that, okay, here we're seeing one of our major sell signals for the first time in a violation of support. After that, there's a lot of room there between that level and the trend line. So that's what we're going to be looking for. But right now, the Nifty is in a fairly positive position right now. So going forward, check these levels, use our system at Dorsey Wright to set alerts, and you'll receive an email if the Nifty breaks this level. So, what are some ideas? Where should we be looking? I've looked through the system, looking through both the Bombay Stock Exchange as well as the National Stock Exchange for some strong stock ideas that are exhibiting some positive characteristics. I'm going to go through them in a bit. I'll also be putting, good stop levels that if we do see a breakdown and a deterioration, those are some levels that you might want to think about exiting these positions going forward. So the first one is GM Breweries. It's a 4 for 5er, so it's outperforming the market and its peer group. It's trading in a positive trend. We saw it recently reverse up in X's due to rising prices. If it breaks the 99 level, that will be your first stop. Otherwise, you can look at the 94 level as a long-term stop because this would break the positive trend line. Next one is Jagsonpal Pharmaceuticals. This is a 5 for 5er. It's meeting all of our technical characteristics that we look for, relative strength and trend. We saw it reverse up in X's. It's facing near-term resistance at the 29 rupee level. I would put a stop there around 24. It would violate the bullish support line. It's actionable right now and is trading in a strong positive trend really since March of 2010. Next one, Shriram Transport Finance Company Limited. We are seeing a resurgence from the emerging market financial stocks. This is one of them. Great stock trading in a positive trend. We saw it pull back down to column of O's to 850. Good support there around 830. I would put my stop at 820. 5 for 5er, positive trend. You're going to face near-term resistance at 890 there. An interesting topic of discussion in our office this past week was sugar. Everybody loves a little sweetener, right? Especially around, in the United States with the holidays coming around. And so it's interesting to see what's going on in the Eurozone as well as in India. And, we're going to be paying attention to later this month when the government releases, whether or not they're going to increase their sugar exports. And one sugar stock in particular, Theory Araron Sugars Limited, trading in a positive trend. Now it's testing support at the 194 level. It's a 3 for 5er, so it's just at our cutoff point. Put a stop there around 180. You could trade here on the pullback, but this is one stock I'll be interested to look at going forward. Final stock, ChemFab Alkalis, trading in a positive trend, 3 for 5er. It's in the basic materials sector, so you're gaining some basic materials exposure there. Good stop there around 68, trading in a positive trend. It's pulled back with the overall market, so this is one name I might buy here as well as on the reversal up in the X's. So those are some stocks that I would like for you to look at. We're going to add them to our watch list, and feel free to send us a message on the Stock Easy website, and also sign up for a trial at DorseyWright.com. You'll be able to access not only Indian stocks, but as well as all the stocks around the world. So feel free to check that out and catch us next week.